CTR Media Network was created for today's podcasters. We provide a safe haven for content creators that are everyday people doing extraordinary things. We have a system of positioning, monetization training, coaching, and support for our podcasters' success. CTR Media Network simply bridges that gap with a level playing field for your dreams to come true cost-effectively. Our team provides a premium service and experience for our podcasters to grow. CTR Media Network provides access, support, resources, coaching, and community for our podcasters to win, if you put in the work. We believe that we are living in a unique time which requires you to share your message of hope with millions of people around the world. Remember that the world is never too saturated for you, your voice and message. A platform for positive impactful media where the content creators are in the driver's seat. Visit our website today by going to www.ctrmedianetwork.com.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. Thank y'all once again for coming through to check us out. We really do appreciate y'all. All the support, people that come through and check out our live stream, no matter how long, people stay on. We put a lot of work and effort into it. And with everything that's going on, we hope, of course, that everyone that hears this, sees this, so on and so forth, we hope that y'all are definitely doing good as well. We are live on Wisdom, and of course, our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We will give y'all all that social media later on. So with all that being said, we're gonna get right into it, y'all. Um, Straight up, a lot of us are trying, should be trying to find our way in this crazy world, messed up world, twisted world that we are living in right now. This unfair, unjust, unrighteous, we can go on and on. This world that we living in right now. And a lot of us are doing the best we can. It's not always the best decision or the best option when you're going through whatever, it may be. But like we said, our job is to let you know to not stay there. Don't stay in that emotion. Don't stay in that rut. Don't stay in that anger. Don't stay in that pain. Because one thing we can say from experience is that it don't last forever. It doesn't. And it's on you. It's up to you how you're going to get through it. It's really not up to anybody else. Where you end up in your life, and we said this before, y'all, where you end up in your life is going to be on you. You make the decisions, you make the plans, and we can tell y'all from experience, the ones we made, and it did not work out. Period. We thought it was. We thought we had it all figured out, and we can tell y'all, like from experience, it doesn't. And with us, making the change in our life, and we can only speak for ourselves because we don't know any other sisters at this point, but we just made the decision to change that. Through learning Islam, we learned, our mission, what we're here to do, and how to show very little compassion. Because we ain't gonna lie, that's something we don't have a lot of. Once again, from experience, we've shown that we accepted so much behavior, we forgave over and over again, and it just did not get us anywhere. But used, heartbroken, lied to, cheated on, and then we were looked at like the bad guy. And that was a little phase, we call it, of our life that we went through. And to be honest, like sometimes you can carry a lot of resentment, you can carry a lot of pain, and you can, when you say, lose who you are, which now that we've been learning Islam, how can you really lose who you are if you don't even know that? Because number one thing we do is we put all of our love and all of our faith and all of our energy, all of our being into another human being. And then we're wondering why we're in the same state. When you're doing something over and over, y'all know this, and you're expecting a different result, that is insanity. So with all your pain, with all of ours, with everything you've gone through, with everything we've gone through, you know, we want to ask and we really want to know, like, what is your mission? What are you here for? Are you here for anybody else? Or are you here for yourself? So with all that being said, y'all know we're gonna come with another quote, and this one, of course, we found on Google by our lovely, lovely Maya Angelou. And we're gonna read this, y'all. My mission, your mission in life is not merely to just survive, but to thrive and to do so with some passion and compassion, some humor and some style. And like we said, once again, that quote is by Maya Angelou. So like we just said, y'all, and we really want people to think about this. Like, what is your mission? Do you even really know what that is? We used to think that we had it all figured out. We were here just to pay bills and, be gone and, work for somebody else and never really, accomplish our own goals and dreams, not to really be happy. Perfect example, like we spend so much time being a mother and we don't regret it by any means, we don't, but we spend so much time doing that now we're really just getting into doing the things that we've always wanted to do. And we know that life took us on a completely different path. We're pretty sure it's done that for y'all too. But we, through all the pain, all the hurt, all the anger, and we really had to realize and understand what our mission was and why we were here. And it wasn't to be like anybody else. It wasn't to be a copy. It wasn't to be or do anything else that anybody is doing. It's to learn how to really be a leader. It's to really learn how to stand out and how to do something different. You know, like y'all just heard. It's not just none of us were just put here merely to just live and survive. We were put here to do great things. We've always, it's probably going to sound corny, but we've always wanted to save the world. Now we know we really can. We had our own plans and our own, journey and our own accomplishments we wanted to do. And like we said, we're taking on a different path and lay it down a different way. And we're not mad about it. We're not mad about it at all. Because honestly, we probably would be different. We'd be in a different spot. We'd be in a whole different spot. And who knows what we'd be doing right now. We don't even know. And it doesn't really matter to think about it. Because this is where we are. And like we said, this is the best we've ever been, the happiest we've ever been, the highest peak we've ever reached. And we know there's going to be more. And we're not just existing, we're living, we're doing, which is why we don't use the word trying, because to us that means you haven't done it yet. We don't know if that makes any sense, but we're doing it. We're doing what we don't see a lot of our people do. We're saying what we don't see a lot of them say. And we standing out. Of course, we already know with our show and whatnot, everything we do, and it's different. And like we said, we're cool with that. We've accepted that, and we're not mad about it at all because we've learned, and that it's okay to stand out and be different. And you don't have to do what you see on social media. You don't have to do what you see other people do. You can stand out, stand on the truth, stand out and let everybody know who you represent, as long as it's righteous. You can do so with passion and compassion. Now, but that, we do want to say, y'all, don't let nobody, pull a a mask on you and play the role and act like they down and they all cool with you and they really not. So like we said, our compassion and all that is it's still there. Don't get us wrong, but through our experience, we've learned to really trust people to be who they are. And by that, we mean we trust people to lie. We trust people to make excuses. We trust them to be lazy. We trust them to cheat and steal because not a lot of people we know or you are straightforward and honest. A lot of people don't have any passion. They just kind of go with the flow and just I'm going to see what happens type people. And we know a lot of people don't have compassion because a lot of us are selfish and we're looking out for number one. We don't care what happens to anybody else as long as we get what we're going to get. But the funny part about that is we forget that our day is going to come. The people that do this to us, we forget that their day is going to come. So we get so bent on getting revenge and getting back at people and making them feel the pain that we felt, their day is going to come. You got people out here, when they ain't got nothing to lose, that's not good. Straight up, because they're the type of people that will do whatever, say whatever, rob whomever, and they're not going to care. Straight up, they're not going to care. As long as they can get theirs, they can kill you, steal from you, whole 9 yards. We can go down the list. And then look at you like, what? What'd I do? We're not surprised anymore with the amount of compassion that people have. And we don't see anybody. We see very few people, don't get us wrong, that have any kind of passion for anything, that want to get up and do anything. We don't see that. We just want something handed to us, especially our people. And we just shake our head. We have so many excuses and reasons, and we blame the world, we blame ourselves, the whole 9 yards. Instead of looking at the man or the woman in the mirror. We don't want to do that. Why? Because at that point, especially when you learning the truth and whatnot, we have to hold ourselves accountable. And that's something we don't really want to do. As long as we can point the finger, and when you point the finger or you point out one thing about somebody else, it's usually 2 or more things wrong with you. So what we do now, before we point out anything about anybody else, we hold on, slow down, sweetheart, check yourself because you're not perfect either. And it really does help. For real, like we're not just saying that. Like, and we've had our moments, don't get us wrong. And we just be like, hold on, before you start naming things about just anybody we know. We're not gonna say anybody specific, but anybody we know. Like, okay, hold on. Why are you checking them? And they could be dead wrong, but that's not the point. The point is don't be pointing out somebody else's flaws and whatnot. Show some compassion, a little, because we all out here, having it hard. So, people can use a break. Just like our husband, for example, we can't stand people in the way they talk to him. Like, we're the ones that watch him, other than a lie, of course. Other than a lie, we're the only ones that we know of that sit here every day and watch him work. And very little people show that compassion. Very little people show that concern. They just gimme, gimme, gimme. Same way with us. While we changing our life and doing better and whatnot, people don't care. People don't care. We're going to read this last part. Do it with some humor, Because sometimes, y'all, you got to make yourself laugh. And that's what we try to do. We love to laugh. We love watching things that make us laugh. And, don't get us wrong. We like our little action and stuff, every now and then. But we love to laugh because it takes so much energy to be depressed. And we know this, it takes so much energy to be sad and angry. And like we said already, to get back at somebody, to hurt them like they hurt you. We know how them emotions feel, and they almost destroyed us. Like, really. Pretty sure, y'all can relate. But, it's okay to laugh. We laugh with our husband every day. Even sometimes, like for real, when we don't feel like it, we do our best to laugh with him every day. And we just try to keep our head up, and we always do our best to look on the bright side with everything. And of course, do everything with style. There's nothing wrong with, looking nice and wearing nice jewelry, and, wearing nice clothes, because you got to blend in anyway. We love doing it. We love it because people look at us like the nerve she got. She actually love herself. She actually taking care of herself. It's so funny because we go to Walmart, like any store, just like out and about. And since we've been Muslim, and the thing we still love is we can still dress and, look nice and cover ourselves up. So that's one of the things that we do love as well. But honestly, like we said, there was a point where we weren't taking care of ourselves. We just weren't at all. And now that we're doing it, we wearing stuff we never had, and this is not bragging by any means necessary, y'all. But yeah, we are. We done upgraded, and we didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing, y'all. We give all thanks and praise to Allah. We did not do nothing. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. You dress the way you feel, and you can look at somebody, they try to hide it. It's funny. It's funny because people try to hide it, but you can tell. You can look right at somebody, their hair, their clothes, they're trying to show any skin, whatever it may be. You can look and tell if somebody don't love themselves just by the way they dress. You get up in the morning, think about it. You get up in the morning, you getting dressed, and even if you pull your clothes out the night before, you see what you're gonna wear. Whether you gotta iron it, do whatever you need to do to get ready. You see it. So when you stepping out the house, come on now. We all know this, and we see, especially when we go downtown and go to work, we see it. It's like people just literally get up out the bed, especially Black women. Yeah, we said it. We'll get up out the bed and go to the store with a whole bonnet on, a whole nightgown, house shoes. They ain't got no kind of style whatsoever. We don't care if you ain't gonna be out for nothing but 5 minutes. Dress up. Show people how to do it the right way. You got to dress. You got to dress how you feel, and people can tell that. So yeah, people look at us like we just said, like the nerve of this chick. How dare she walk out the house like she love herself and she respect herself? Yeah, we do. Because we spent too much time not loving ourselves. We spent too much time not taking care of ourselves. We were taking care of everybody else around us. Being in relationships and being a mother. And it's not saying anything against anybody, but we've been there. And now that we've seen what it looks like when we love ourselves and whatnot, no, we're not going back. Even when we don't feel like it, you'll never tell. You will never tell if we're not having a good day. Because we just learn we have to roll with it. We ain't gotta like it. Shoot, it don't really matter whether we do or not, because it ain't us doing the driving. We're in the passenger seat. We said a lot doing the driving, so it really don't matter. But we accepted the assignment, if you will, and we made the choice. Nobody made us. Like some people seem to think, like we can't think for ourselves, but it is what it is. But yeah, step out the house. That's what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach anyway. When you step out the house, you better be A1. You better be on 100 every single time. Like we said, we don't care if you're going out for nothing but 5 minutes. Dress up. We did it. We sometimes dress up with our husband or whatever. We go right to the store and come back home. Not even gone an hour sometimes. But guess what? We're not finna step out that door looking like trash or garbage. Absolutely not. And that's the example we gotta set. You know, our husband, he don't walk out with his pants off his behind. He don't walk out with a face full of hair, nappy dreads and all that. We don't walk out. Well, you actually can't see our heads, y'all can already know. You know, we have to have our head covered at all times for those that know this already. And we have to be modest. We have to show modesty as women. So our husband, he drive whatever. He walk out the door, jewelry on, smelling good. Same thing with us. Because how are we going to tell somebody else how to do that? And, you know, we're not doing it. That don't make sense. That's crazy. You got to be the change that you want to see. So, like we said, we can only speak for ourselves. And we really, like, y'all think about that. If you haven't already, like, really, what is your mission? If you know what it is and it's not working, you want to change it. That's what we did. And like we said, we're going to speak for ourselves. We're not here to force nobody. We just really asking y'all think about it. You know, because we all done been lied to growing up. We all done been told a whole bunch of falsehood. And we're like, I'm going to go to college. And we just naming stuff. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to get a degree. I'm going to get me a good job. I'm going to work for somebody else. Or I'm going to start my own business. You know, whether you lost somebody or whatnot to, you know, cancer or whatever. Like we said, we just throwing this out there. Or whether you've been through domestic violence, you want to start a program, whatever it may be. What is your mission? The number one thing we can honestly say is make sure it's not all about you. You know, make sure it's not just so you can make some money. Make sure it's so you can actually make an effort to help somebody or save their life. Because if you just all about making money, that money is gonna come and go. You know, no. For anyone that wants to know, no, we're not making the money we want to make yet. Like we said, we're gonna keep saying this. That's coming. You know, it's not necessarily always about money for us. You know, we just want ears. Anyone that's willing to listen. And yeah, if y'all have questions, please feel free to ask. Please feel free to ask. And we'll answer them to the best of our ability. We just want ears. We know the money, everything that Allah has is going to come on his time, not ours. And we know it's coming. So at this point, at any point, scratch that, at any point, we just want ears. Straight up. And like we said, y'all willing to listen and learn and try something different. It's not going to kill you. We can promise you that, y'all. It's not going to kill you. If anything, look at us. Y'all listening to us. You know, it's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you a whole lot better than what you were before. Really. And man, we didn't know we'd be here. We didn't. We still discovering our mission. And Allah tells us every day. We talk to him every day, all day, every day. Even when we're at work, no matter what we're doing. And we just, like we said, we're in the passenger seat. He driving, we're in the passenger seat. It is what it is. Like we said, we, once again, can we speak for ourselves? We wouldn't change nothing. Straight up, y'all. So we're going to read this one more time, y'all. And we're going to go ahead and give y'all our social media. And then we're going to close out the show. My mission, y'all think about this. And y'all feel free to follow us. You know, like we said, we're going to give y'all our social media in a minute. Y'all feel free to follow us. We'll chat with y'all, you know, whatever it may be. We want to hear people come up, comment, you know, chat, whatever, give their opinion, their perspective on whatever it is that they've gone through. Yeah, like we said, we definitely want to connect with everybody. So, like we said, if we don't hear anything, we just asking y'all, think about it. If you haven't already, or if you're on your mission and it's not working out, what is your mission? Like we said, we're going to read this one more time. In life, it's not just merely to survive, but to thrive, to live, not just to exist and be here. And to do so with some compassion and passion, y'all. Laugh a little bit. It's okay. We know, look, we know it's hell out here right now. We know this, y'all. We know it's hard. Everybody done been hit with COVID, job, eviction, whatever it may be, starting over, mental health, all that we know. But it's okay to laugh. It's okay, like we said, to not be okay. It's okay to figure it out. But just don't stay there. Figure it out. You're going to get yourself together. Like we said, we're still doing it. We still, like, really in the beginning, to us. And, our husband tells us all the time. And we're still in the beginning, honestly, if you really want to know. And we still have a lot of learning and growing to do. And like we said, ladies, get up every day with some style. Get up every day and go out there in that big bad world like you're fierce. Even when you don't feel like it. Because you are. You powerful, you strong, and especially if you survive, we don't know your story personally, but if you survived half of what we survived or half of what we heard our husband say, you're going to be all right. And honestly, it don't even really matter because we know your story is different. And that's okay. Believe it or not, everybody's been through a different walk of life, believe it or not. We know that's probably hard to understand and fathom, but believe it or not, people have. Really. And that's why we're so adamant, like, on not telling people, how to heal. That's not our job. It's absolutely not. You're going to heal on your own time. It's okay. Just don't stay there. Keep it moving no matter what. Remember, do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And do it. So with all that being said, y'all, like we said, y'all, thank you for listening to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. We really do appreciate y'all. We really do, y'all. So what we're going to do is give y'all our long list of social media, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Of course, first up, we got Zeno Radio. Now, y'all can go over to Zeno Radio and check us out 24/7. Queen Candy, yours truly. And you can hear some of our instrumental music and some of our new music that we will have coming up in 2023. It's available 24/7. And also, if you want to get your song in rotation, we're going to get to that in a minute. We're accepting clean music only on the Queen Candy Radio Show. And also, y'all can go over and check out our husband, KLG of Military Camp Records as well. Y'all can hear some of his music, some of his instrumentals. Like we always say, he's been in the game a little bit longer than we have, so he, keep us up on the jewels and whatnot. Y'all know of the music industry and his experience and everything. But he will be having new music featuring yours truly as well. So y'all can go over to Google and of course Facebook and look up Military Camp Records. And of course, like we said, our husband, KLG. Also, your girl, once again, is an author, everybody. Y'all can go over to Amazon and check out our book, which is titled Pain, Purpose, and Survival. It is under our slave name. Yes, we said slave name. Y'all see it right there. And we're going to read it. Lashika Drinkhard. Type in that. And y'all can look up our book on Amazon. It is $20. It is a paperback book. But y'all can go over there and check that out as well. Title is self-explanatory. Pain. We were going through a lot at the time with family and whatnot. And, writing in a journal, that's how we started. And transitioning over to doing poetry, it became, our outlet. And before we knew it, at the same time we're doing our first album, which is also called Pain, Purpose, and Survival. Excuse us. we decided to do a book as well. So y'all go check out the book. It is a book of poetry. It how can we put it? It explains our pain. And through all that, we realized how powerful we were and our strength. And obviously, like y'all see, and y'all here, we definitely survived. All praise be to Allah. We still here, so y'all can go over and check that out as well. It's available on Amazon. Also, y'all, the Queen Candy Podcast / the Queen Candy Radio Show, like we just said a second ago, is offering radio spins for independent artists only. Clean music. We only taking clean music. We don't do profanity and we don't do gospel. So any rap, R&B, we take any other genre, pop music too, as long as it's clean. And y'all reach out to us through all our social media that we are giving you right now. We will take payments through Square Cash App. We are not going to put it on our live stream. Y'all gonna have to reach out to us directly, and we promise y'all we are legit. You will get your music played. If you want to do the 2-week deal, that will be $25, and you will only be featured on the Queen Candy Podcast. Now, if you want to do the 4-week deal, that will be $50, and your music will be played on the Queen Candy Podcast and the Queen Candy Radio Show. So make sure y'all reach out to us as well. Y'all, our flow page is the Queen Candy Podcast. So y'all can link up with us on that as well. And we will send you a link and we'll connect with y'all. Next, y'all can check us out every week on WBGR TV, y'all. Their Facebook Live every week. The Queen Candy Show, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all can go over to their Facebook page, WB GRTV, and check out the Queen Candy Show. Same flavor, y'all. Real talk, real topics. We're gonna have great interviews coming up. So on and so forth. So same way we do our radio show and podcast, but this is on a different network. So y'all can go over to their Facebook page and check them out as well. Also, y'all can check us out, of course, on the CTR Media Network for podcasters. Y'all can check out their website 24/7 as well. And not only can y'all check out the Queen Candy Podcast, y'all can check out our wonderful, wonderful CTR Media Network family. Y'all can watch the 24-hour live web TV on CTR Media Network. Like we just said, listen to all the podcasters on the CTRMediaNetwork.com. And y'all can check us out, as y'all can tell, on iHeartRadio, Player FM, Radio Public. We can go down. It's Audible, Anchor, Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whole 9 yards. Y'all can go to www.ctrmedianetwork.com and y'all can check us out over there as well. And like we say, y'all can also check out our whole CTR Media Network family. And we almost done, y'all. Of course, last but not least, we can't forget, y'all can check us out every Sunday on Wisdom, y'all, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, same flavor as well. We're going to be live discussing our topics, great interviews, sharing our journey through learning Islam, our personal stories, and like we love to do, spread positivity and motivation. So y'all can go over to the Wisdom app and follow us as well under the Queen Candy Podcast. And of course, y'all can come through and check us out. Y'all ever want to come up, chat with us? Everybody is more than welcome. And we definitely excited about doing that as well. And last but not least, y'all, we have paparazzi in the building. Y'all can check us out, as y'all can hear, on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and TikTok under Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. So yes, along with our other wonderful accolades, y'all, we are a paparazzi consultant as well. We've been doing the paparazzi business for a little over a year now. We love it. We sell $5 jewelry that is lead free and nickel free. So y'all can go over once again to our Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn under Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories, and come check us out every Sunday at 9 p.m. We will be live. We will be live. We don't pre-record. We will be live. Y'all can come through and check us out. We have rings, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, fashion fix set, so many varieties. It's beautiful jewelry. And we're going to give y'all the website. And we love it because you ain't got to break your pocket, to look beautiful and look glamorous and nice. And we know a lot of people probably feel like it's cheap jewelry. It ain't worth nothing, blah, blah, blah. We love it. And we know y'all will too. So y'all can go over to our website, paparazziaccessories.com. And we're going to give y'all a consultant number, which is 479-837. And of course, last but not least, y'all can go over to both of our Facebook pages. We have two, y'all. Just to let y'all know. Manima Muhammad. One is for, like we just said, our jewelry page. We promote our jewelry on there. And our other one is for our radio and podcast and everything else and whatnot. So we want to connect with everybody on, all platforms, whole 9 yards, y'all. And we definitely want to link up with like-minded people and, make something happen. Of course. And one more thing, y'all, last but not least, we do have our spoken word, which is available on any music streaming platform, to name a few. Y'all can check us out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Pandora, just to name a few. So y'all can go over and check out our music. Selfish, I Am, our song currently titled National Anthem, and of course we have Soul Survivor as well. So once again, everybody, thank you for coming to check out and listen to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. We really do appreciate everybody so much. Thank y'all for all the support. We definitely gonna keep coming with more live stream. A lot keep giving us topics, so we're gonna keep coming. Like we said, we love what we do. And we love that y'all are, taking the time out, and we will come check y'all out as well to just come through and listen to us. And that's all we need is an ear. That's all we really need is an ear, y'all. And, y'all are doing that. And we really do appreciate all support. We really do, y'all. So y'all ever want to connect, y'all see our social media. We just gave all that to y'all. Y'all, our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, of course, our YouTube page, the Queen Candy Podcast, and our other YouTube channel, the Queen Candy Radio Show. So, with all that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we will talk to y'all again this Saturday, y'all. So make sure y'all stay blessed and stay safe and have a good week.
CTR Media Network is a new standard of podcasting and media that live streams 30-plus podcasters. We reach 350 million global listeners worldwide in over 50 countries across all major podcasting and social media platforms and have featured over 1,000 guests. If you would like to be a part of CTR Media Network, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.